Hi, my name is Christopher Bradley, and I am running for Congress. I am running for U.S. House of Representatives, Florida District 14. And I want to show you a little bit about what it means when they say on the news, hey, this was a party line vote. I want to show you how disingenuous our politicians are. And this might shock somebody, so careful. But did you know that your politicians lie to you? And they won't say it's lying. They're just not giving you the whole truth. And I wanted to show you an example of this and how they use our Congress, our House, as a way to basically fleece over the constituents, us. So bear with me a little bit. I'm going to show you, take you back to October of 2023. And if you remember back then, the they voted to kick out the Speaker of the House, a Republican. And I want to show you kind of what those votes looked like um, from a voting perspective, from a party line perspective. So this, so understand that you had 11 out of the 435 members of Congress trying to kick out the Speaker of the House, and he was an idiot for agreeing to that to begin with. But one person could try to vote him out of office or put up a motion to vote him out of office. So, or at least out of that position. So, 11 of the most extreme Republicans, what Democrats like to call the MAGA Republicans, wanted the Speaker out. So they first try to table the motion. And what that means is basically when a motion gets tabled, it essentially goes into a black hole, never to be seen again. And you don't do it. You never vote for it, and it just dies. So they had an HR Resolution 77 declaring the office of the Speaker of the House of Representatives to be vacant. And yeah, so they tried to table this motion. Um, and they wanted this to go into a black hole. And you had the 11 MAGA Republicans saying, no, we want to vote to kick him out. And you had all of the Democrats siding with their hated enemy, the MAGA Republicans, to say, yeah, we want him to vote it out too. All the other Republicans saying, we'd rather not disturb the business of the country at this point. So, no, we want to table this. Unfortunately, because our Congress is so divided among party lines, every single Democrat sided with the very, very minority MAGA part of the Republican Party and said, "Yeah, we don't want to table this. We want this to go to the full House." And it failed. I mean, you now got to vote on this whole resolution. And so what happened was they voted on the entire HR resolution right there. Declare the office of the Speaker to be vacant. Not surprisingly, um, you had every single Democrat siding with their hated enemy, the MAGA Republicans, to kick him out. And yeah, they kicked him out. Every other Republican said, no, we want him in. We don't want to disrupt the business of the country. So, very, very few people. It's 210 over 216. So, even if as few as like maybe four, maybe three, yeah, four or five Democrats said, no, we don't want to disturb the business of the country. We want the speaker to remain speaker. It would have failed. This is what you call a party line vote. And in this case, I think it's especially relevant that the Democrats sided with their enemy, their enemy, the MAGA Republicans, um, and then tried to claim oh no, it's the MAGA Republicans that were the enemy. You guys kind of helped them along, so I think that's kind of lying to us all. And our representative Castor went along with this. This is one of her tweets. Our Republicans in Congress are promoting MAGA extremists who support a national abortion ban and government shutdown and cuts. So it's all so scary. You helped that happen. I mean, you helped that happen. It just boggles my mind. And then the United States needs leaders who will make better for everyday Americans and protect our national security. But the 17 days without a speaker, House Republicans are caught in chaos. You made that happen. You made that chaos happen. You're blaming it on MAGA Republicans, but without your support, without the Democratic Party's support, the MAGA Republicans couldn't do anything. It's all on the Democratic Party that did this. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not against the Democratic Party, but you threw us into chaos for a month for tweets and for strategy and to bolster your side of the argument. How horrible is that? Oh my God, people. And we get Castor saying, so they voted in a new Speaker of the House. Basically, yep, Mike Johnson. I honestly think he's not doing too bad of a job, but right after he was voted in, Castor puts out this statement saying, "Oh my God, from the extreme right wing, this person's so horrible, much horrible than the last one." Because I mean, nothing good can ever come out of a Republican. The Republicans are the same way. They're like, "Oh, nothing good could ever come out of Democrat." Why do you keep voting for these people? They don't care about working for us. They're trying to tell you stuff that is not true. And just give you an example, again, the MAGA Republicans tried to create another resolution to vacate the office because evidently Speaker Jordan was working with the Democratic Party and they didn't like that. But again, I mean, Castor is going to still say, "Oh, he's a freaking extremist, MAGA Republican," because he's a Republican. They're all evil. I can't join a party that says, or appreciate a representative that says, "Hey, the other half of the country is evil, and if you don't vote for me, then you're all going to go to hell." No, that's not how this works, and that's how they're trying to make this work. I am not going to hate my neighbors because they're simply the same party or a different party. So again, even after saying, "Oh, this speaker, the Speaker of the House is an extreme MAGA Republican that's evil, and we got to get rid of him," a few months later, when she has that chance, I guess it wasn't in the Democratic Party's best interest at the time to do this because they pretty much said, no. 89% said, "Yeah, we're going to table this. Going to go in a black hole and just poof." So she voted in the yay category. So that is how she voted. Yay, I want to table this motion because I don't want to vote him out of office, even though in all of my tweets and all of my official correspondence, I'm calling him a MAGA extremist Republican, and he is so horrible for this country. How could we ever have this person? Look at how the Republicans are so evil. And yet, when I have the chance to get rid of him, nah, it's fine. It's fine. Is that the kind of representative you want? And both sides played this game, and they play it with our lives. Aren't you tired of it? Come on, people, wake up. I'm running for Congress as an independent. I don't have to toe a party line, and that gives me leverage. I have leverage because, again, we are so divided, nearly 50-50 in the House, that they need my vote. They need it, either for a yes or a no. Both parties would need my vote, and that's an impressive amount of leverage. In the 20 years that Castor has been in office, my first year, I will have more leverage than her. I will have more leverage than a Republican in a first year because the Republican will have to do what his Republican leadership says to do. I don't have that. I can vote according to what's best for us here in our district and for the country. I've got that freedom, and that provides me leverage. If you want that leverage for you, then vote for me this November, Christopher Bradley, for Congress. And together we can make this country a little bit better. Because, again, unlike the Democrats or the Republicans, I'm not going to tell you to hate the other person simply because they're not the right party. I think we can all get along in this country without hating each other. And at the very least, I will be truthful about this stuff. I'm not going to tweet out one thing and then go vote a different way. It's just wake up, people. We can do better than this. So again, this November, vote for me, Christopher Bradley, and hopefully we can move into a better country and solve some of the problems that we have going on. All right. If you have any questions, any concerns, hit me up. I'll be happy to talk to you. You have a good day.